Hello everyone, it's Shel C from PaperOcotilloStudio, and today I'm sharing with you a collage ATC that I made for the ATC A Day 2020 event from Art Joy of Sharing art community on Facebook, as well as the Art Joy of Sharing live stream channel. These are our communities, and we're encouraging everyone to make an artist trading card a day to get you a good fresh jump start, getting something creative done for the summer, and also to share more beauty and stuff and good stuff out into the world that really needs it right now. So I wanted to start with the black background, and I had a couple of this background that looked pretty much the same. I didn't need two of them, so I used some black gesso and sponged it over the top of this background. The other day I was watching the owner of Stencil Girl Products, Mary Beth Shaw. She was art journaling. It was like a wine and journal night thing. It was a while back. And she started with black pages, and I thought I wanted to start this collage with a black page as well. Um, it kind of gives it a different look, and I was going for kind of natural colors, and I don't know, I just wanted to start with black. I do have a new product that I haven't even opened the package yet that's actually black watercolor paper. And I think that's just really strange because watercolors are generally translucent, so why would you want black watercolor paper? But I bought it because I wanted to try out some stuff with it, and I just haven't opened the package. So I could have made a black watercolor card if I wanted to, but I just had a couple backgrounds that looked the same, and I thought, yeah, I'll just sponge over this one, no big deal. So I've had this really, really old, either I think it's from a newspaper. It's an article about a contest. The original page has an article about a contest about drawing bunnies. And I saw a bunny. I haven't seen one for a while in my backyard because my dog, she barks at them and she thinks they're fun to chase. And so the bunnies have been staying out of the yard, but I did see one in the yard this morning when I was watering my tomato plants. So I wanted to use this little piece that I've had for a long time. I've already used the the words from it, but I had the little graphic left of all these different people's drawn bunnies. And so I needed it to be smaller, so I tore just three of the bunnies off, and I still have a piece of it left. It's, I think, from the 40s, if I remember correctly. It was like 1947 or something, but somebody sent it to me. That's really super cool ephemera. Not very many newspapers or newsletters or whatever it was from exist anymore from that long ago because that paper just disintegrates, and it's so fragile, super fragile. So I got some other scraps from my desk. I've got a little piece of notebook paper that's a craft color with some lines on it. I've got this Crusty Bits Edge piece from a jelly print. I've got another print that was made with a stencil of some sort, and they're all kind of those neutral colors and browns and those type of colors. This is a piece left from a dictionary page, and I'm just going to use the white part or the lighter part. It's not completely white. It has a hole punched in it, and I thought that was kind of cool. And I'm just making layers with like kind of a grid pattern, which is what Mary Beth Shaw does when she art journals. And I just trying to channel her. She was art journaling and excited about it, and she's been struggling in the same way that a lot of us are with the situation in the world and things that are happening, and we've been not motivated at all to do anything. And so she was just so happy to be art journaling, and so I wanted to try to be like her. If you're going to be somebody, being Mary Beth Shaw would not be a bad thing. So I grabbed some of this tissue tape, washi tape that I have had from Canvas Corp brands from a long time ago. It has some rows of numbers on it. It's the right color. And so I tore up some of that and put it on. And I'm doing the mixed media thing. This is what you do if you're going to make a mixed media collage. You put some stuff on there and you glue it down. Then you put some more stuff on, and then maybe you throw some paint on it, and then you put some more stuff on. And you just keep going until you're happy with how it looks. That's how mixed media collage or any mixed media goes. You just keep putting stuff on there in layers. You're not worrying about something being precious. You want to work around things and make some things stand out and other things fade to the background. It's just a process, and it's a fun process, and so that's what I wanted to do. So I'm putting some of these numbers on with this tape, and I'm not too terribly concerned if something else gets covered up. It's just, the next layer. So yeah, pretty fun. This stuff has got paper on the back, and it is needing to be separated, which becomes a little bit annoying for this type of tape. It's a really nice tape, but I just hate having to take the backs off of them. Makes me lose my patience. Not that I have much patience, which is probably the problem. So I'm using my X-Acto knife to separate it. To stick everything down, I'm using Yoo-Hoo glue stick, the big fat ones that they go on blue and they dry clear. I've really been finding this to be great for a type of collage that's tiny, like this. I'm not concerned about it's going to come up or it needs to be sealed or anything. It's just perfectly fine to use that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of integration of all my little parts by using some copper acrylic paint and a small stencil. This one's a 4x4, so that means it probably came from Club. Stencil Club is where you pay $25 a month and you get exclusive stencils, a 9x12, a 6x6, and a 4x4, and then you get exclusive group and content project every month created by the creators of the stencils, and access to Facebook group that has lots of people and lots of sharing, and it's pretty fun to be in Club. I've been in it for quite a few months now, actually years, I think, now at this point. But this one's probably from Club, and I'll look it up. Once you're in the Club, you can buy the exclusive stencil sets from previous months, and so you could still get this one if you join Club. I'm also doing a little bit of smooshing the copper paint with my fingers. That's a technical term, smooshing. Smoosh paint with your fingers, just to kind of blend it and get everything looking pretty cool. So that's the paint layer. What's the next layer? I can't remember. Still wanted more layers. I think I get out the acrylic ink. Oh no, I'm looking for a piece of tissue paper. That's what I'm doing. My next layer is going to be tissue paper layer. And this is a bin of stamped tissue paper. I've in the past exchanged with people where I stamp some tissue paper, they stamp some tissue paper, we send it to each other. And these are stamped with archival ink, so they don't run or smear or anything. So I decided I was going to get this little flower, sunflower or a daisy or something, cornflower, I don't know, some kind of flower, and put that on as my next layer. So when I do tissue paper or napkins or something really, really fine and thin that tears easily, I use a fluid glue. And so I'm going to use some liquid matte medium. And while I'm at it, I can take that matte medium over everything and get everything sealed down really well in case something was planning on peeling up. Because remember, I've been using the glue stick. I don't think anything is going to peel up, but if it was, I could, I'm now sealing it with that matte medium. And that's the only real time I use a fluid medium to do collage. I always use a gel medium, or in this case, I've been using glue stick. And when I do use the glue stick, I put some down, I put the paper down, and then I use a baby wipe and kind of wipe down to get the bubbles out and to wipe off any excess glue. That works pretty well. So now my next layer is going to be acrylic inks. These are PaperOcotilloStudio colors that are sold by Dick Blick. So I've got them from there. And that one was called Rusted. This other one is called, I can't remember, but it's like an ochre color, yellow ochre, goldenrod, or something like that it's called. I'll link them in the description box below so you can find them if you want them. But I just thought some dripping would be nice. Just do some dripping. Why not? So I did. But now I have to dry it. One thing I did find out about this acrylic ink, because I haven't used it that much, is that it dries to a very high gloss. And you know me, I prefer matte. So after I did the drying of this particular ink, I put another coat of the matte medium over it, because you can matte down something with matte medium. It has mattifiers in it. And so that makes it a little less shiny and glossy, because that, of course, matted down my copper paint too a little bit, but that's fine. I wasn't going for anything super blingy on this one. It's got all the neutral colors and everything, so you didn't need the copper or the shine or anything like that. My next thing was to do some mark making with a black Stabilo All pencil. This is a water reactive pencil, highly water reactive, and I'm just doing like gestural, just, lines and squiggles and things. It adds your own hand as the artist to a piece by doing this. I also activated it with a water tank brush. I'm off the screen. That's really annoying, isn't it? It's because the camera is so far zoomed in that it's hard for me to keep in the space that I'm supposed to keep in. I don't know why that's happening. So then I figured I would put a word on it, because I have a light area in the upper right hand side, and I feel like I needed something lighter in the lower left hand side. So I found the word wander from Big Chat sticker book from Tim Holtz. And I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to grunge it up a bit. I did stick it down with some glue stick because it didn't act like it was going to stay. So got a whole big smush of glue stick on there, and I had to wipe it off. But that helps me do the grungifying. It's way too white. Nothing else on this page is white, and that's like pow white. So I added some Stabilo all around it. I blended that, and then I got some of that goldenrod color ink and out of the bottle onto my finger and put that on it as well, just to make it blend in with everything better. I hope you guys are enjoying this video and this series. If you are, please remember to give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment or question below, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, share. All those things help my channel. So I always remind you, just in case you have never been to my channel before, that I have to think about that there are people who have not visited my channel before. So I need to tell you guys, support my channel by doing all those things. It's always, I'm always very grateful and blessed that people do support my channel in the way that they do. The last thing that I did was add some white acrylic paint by just taking it out of my marker. That's a Posca pen. And I brightened up one of the bunnies. This is a water tank brush, and I just put some of the Posca pen acrylic ink down onto my paper, picked it up with the water tank brush, and colored in just one little bunny to add some lighter color. And then I did a few splatters as well with the white Posca pen. You can just flick it. And I like to do that on some of my cards. You've seen me do it a lot this month. So this is day 14, artist trading card a day. I'll be here tomorrow with day 15 probably. No guarantees, but that's probably what's going to happen. Thanks so much for watching and for supporting my channel. If you'd like to join in with this ATC a day, the link to the group is below. Thanks. Bye-bye.